Now we're talking about chapter 10.3, the search section. Um, we're talking about last time is the patient actually before was in 10.2. They are all they can waiting in this in the input buffer of in front of each queue. This is not realistic for the clinical setting. Usually you have a waiting room after they check in with the receptionist. So we're going to create a dummy waiting room and using this as one of our illustration, and we're not allowing any patients to move forward unless the room was available. So fairly easy. What we do is this is from 10.2. We show you how this is done. We're going to delete this path, okay, 25 feet, okay. Then I'm going to add another dummy server, and we're going to call this server waiting room, okay. Fairly easy. I'm going to add a path from, from here to there, and also adding a path from waiting room to that, okay. And the length from waiting room going to this is still 25, and so this is original. What I need to do is I kind of animate this a little bit better, so I'm going to make some room. Here I'm doing a couple of changes, and first I want to change all the server. Don't allow anybody to come into the input buffer, so I can do highlight all the server and goes to buffer capacity. So input buffer I'm going to change to 0, and also each one of the path I have I'm going to have okay, I'm going to make some modification here. First I'm going to change this from a path to a connector, okay. Then I'm going to choose all these connectors used to be as the distance, and we're going to convert them to path. And each one of them has about 25 inches, so to speak. And then I'm setting all these input node as input buffer equals to 0, and so therefore we can see that each one of the things, so the patient will not join the server unless the server is available, so they will queue into the output queue right here. I'm going to use this output queue as my waiting room, and as you see there's nobody waiting in the queue, everybody waiting in the output queue got blocked, and that's how we're going to do. So here I'm trying to do some decoration right here to see how the output queue can be modeled as a waiting room. So what I do is taking the output queue right here, I'm going to zoom in, take a look, and I'm going to change the drawing of the queue. Okay, I'm going to make it as an oriented point like this to begin with. Okay, I'm going to change this queue a little bit. I'm going to add a vertex right here. Okay, and Here I'm going to add another vertex. Okay, put it like that. Adding another one. Okay. Just add a few, and I can kind of arrange that as a sort of waiting room. And these are the how the patient is going to face inside the waiting room. So the patient, we're going to face this way towards the direction. Do this. Kind of getting an idea what's going on with that. And you can alright, so it's roughly this manner. So when I run it, you will see patient will line up in this queue to be waiting for the room, and the room is still only one patient, and this pretty much concludes this section.